There you are. And that should a little bit more. A little bit more. And we are live. As I adjust the camera. Because that's what people tune in to see. Is me adjusting the camera. Am I correct on this?
Oh, that's what everyone loves to see.
Everyone loves to see me adjust my camera. It's why I do this show.
Oh,
that's part of the art.
Down your flowing hair.
I did forget to let down my flowing hair, which is why I shall do that now. Wah wah wah. Did that work? Mostly. Here, let's try that. Let's just floof it out a bit. Floof it out. Floof it. Floof it. All right. Apparently, Luscious has informed me that they do not tune in to watch me play with the camera. They're tuning in for Panther.
Oh no!
Oh, I knew it. Long.
Who doesn't tune in for Panther?
It'd be true.
He is pretty great. I would tune in.
And I need to embiggen the comment on that one. There we go. There we are. There we are. It is not, Christian is correct, it is not quite a show without it starting off with a light and camera adjustment. Because
part of that is just because the YouTube
won't let us do that.
YouTube won't let us do that.
When I go on to YouTube Live, and when I go on to Facebook Live, I've got this big screen in front of me that shows me the screen. That shows me what you see right here, right there it is, and I can adjust all I need before the show. But YouTube doesn't do that because YouTube has this big block in the center of the screen.
Got a big honk in the middle, and even the screen behind it. Like, you can see behind it, but it's black and white.
It's black and white, and it's gray.
And blurry. So you can't even, see
you
can't even really see what's going on.
Yeah.
So, basically, at the beginning of each show, we kind of have to guess.
Sort of guess.
And once we start the show, is when we have to see if we were correct about our guesses.
Indeed. I see that Kathy is here and Scooter, and Trent agrees, by the way.
Oh, yes.
That it is indeed.
We need Panther. I don't know how we're going to do our.
Although now he's here as IRL name, Captain Trent Mayfair, Tactless of Bramonia.
Yes.
It'd be true.
I kind of wish I remembered I had this shirt.
You didn't remember you had this shirt?
No, I forgot about it promptly after last season.
Oh, where was it then?
It was in my chest the whole time.
Oh, it was just opened up the chest and there it was?
Yeah, there was.
Like an old friend asking why you haven't called?
Asking why I keep wearing the same 3 shirts.
I know.
And never this one.
I know.
It is.
I'm just wearing the same one shirt.
That's a little gross.
It's just a little bit. I should wash this.
You should really wash it. You have more than one shirt.
I do. I don't know. I've just been wearing this one all the time.
Maybe it's because you put all of your alcohol on top of your
other shirts. It's true. It's true.
Might have something to do with it.
Might just a wee bit.
What should we start with?
Let's start with a song.
A song?
You know, let's start with the song that we did as a sound check for Shakespeare's show yesterday, but then never actually played during the show.
Okay.
That one. Yeah. In G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grace of God, we look and can't believe me. From there beneath the sod, the angels hope to see me. Let me go, boys, let me go, boys. Go out in the mountains while we cry. This land's always ours, just a traveling of our fathers. Belongs to us and then not to any of the others. Go, boys, then go, boys. Go down in the mountains while we ride. Bury me at sea when birds just on me, while I pound the waves. Lie up with me, come the breeze, boys, come the breeze, boys. And go down in the mountains while we ride. battle of destiny. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please tell me who is she? He says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. And the darn I say no, but she no I Touch comes his way still. Moves on the moon's bells and bells. Until Marie's she'll die, stepping in the top of the road. Something mild, I go home. Boys and me, girls and me, and something cold. That's alright, I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is well up in custody. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please tell me who is she? Let the wind and rain and the hair blow high and the snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as nice as an apple pie. She'll get her own that time by. When she gets some of her own, she went to the mountain, she goes. With them all come and sail for a tavern moony, she was still. Meanwhile, I go home, boys and me and girls along. Only hair and stormy cold, and that's alright, I go. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's a battle of destiny. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please tell me who is she? Meanwhile, I go home, the boys and me and girls alone. Only hair and stormy cold, that's alright, I go. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is well of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please tell me if I should fall and miss a cover, no one can relieve me. I'm buried in the facade, angels don't see me. Looking boys. I go down in the mud to the roots of all the dry.
Oh, I see what you were trying to do.
That was stupid. That was very, very, very stupid. Hello, Gene. I don't know if I know Work of the Weavers. I feel like I've heard of it. Or that might have just been a random expletive and not a name of a song at all.
Work of the Weavers.
Work of the Weavers. How are you doing today? Work of the Weavers. How are you doing? Good and you? Work of the Weavers. I don't know. Sounds like a Canadian expression. And I see that Dr. Wacky and Captain Tactless both were only able to come in for the first song and then had to split. But I do like that we have fans that will show up just to say hi, even when they can't actually stay. I appreciate that. That's what I appreciate about them.
Although I feel like Tactless's statement is hurting my brain. I don't get what it means.
Well, it is a late
late work night.
Got that.
But when the consultant has time, you take it. Who's the consultant?
Oh, I get it now.
Are you the consultant?
No, I am not the consultant.
Who's the consultant?
I am not a hunter, but I have a few hypotheses as to quiet you. That's not the consultant.
That's not the consultant.
It might be the consultant.
It might be.
I'm not really sure.
Okay.
I'll tell you when you're older. Good, gentle soul. I'm David Anthony, the Foxy Bard.
And I'm Twig.
And we are Drunk and Disorderly.
Drunk and Disorderly.
And this is Foxy's Drinking Hour. If you enjoy the music, feel free to click the like button while you're here. And subscribe if you haven't already for more content. Because if the more you like and subscribe, the more the YouTube algorithm thinks I'm popular. And then they will recommend me to others, and the channel will grow, I suppose. So, good gentle soul, we have a tradition here on Foxy's Drinking Hour where every week we purchase an alcohol based entirely on the look of the bottle and whether we think it looks interesting or not. So this is Monkey Shoulder Whiskey, which primary reason we got it is because on the bottle itself, there's a little metal, there's 3 little metal monkeys just jumping on the bottle. 3 little monkeys on the top of the bottle. It reminds me of a nursery rhyme. I don't know, but I think it's cute. I think it's very cute, and we're going to reuse this bottle at some point for something. I don't know. I'll come up with a craft. But yeah, this I'm feeling very optimistic about this one because a number of people, when they saw monkey shoulder on the when I made the event on and posted on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people responded with monkey shoulder. Ooh, good.
Ooh,
really good.
ooh.
People have heard of this before. They like it. Well, let's find out.
Maybe this one won't be terrible.
Maybe it smells good.
That's good. I've never really been much of a Scotch person.
It smells vaguely of banana.
Oh, maybe that's why it's called monkey shoulder. Maybe that's a thing.
Maybe. Or that might just be my imagination. Let's give it a try.
I don't know.
It has a very, very, very tiny bit of banana aftertaste, but overall, good whiskey. That is a good whiskey.
Woo!
Are you all right?
Oh, yeah, it's got a big burn to it, but
But yeah, that is a nice whiskey. It's not the best whiskey I've ever had,
but it's good.
but
I
it's
like
good.
It.
It is not bad.
Oh, man,
it is
knocks
not
you
bad
out
at
my ass,
all.
though. Or at least I feel
It's
like
not even
enjoying it.
mediocre. It's actually a bit above mediocre.
Yeah.
You know, like
I would
I'd
say
say
that it's good.
7.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
8 out of 10 maybe.
That's about where I would put it. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's good.
I'm very pleased that we didn't get a. Oh my god! Oh wow! There's a bite to it though. Let's use some of this
that's why I
bread to wash it down.
Have you got it?
No.
Would you like me to do it for you?
I would.
Just a bit. Just a bit.
Yep.
Good gentles, you can't see because it's under the camera, but we do have a loaf of bread here, just in case, because I thought ahead.
It was going to be potentially for one of the cooking options if it got chosen, but it ended up not.
Yeah, so we're just eating it as bread.
The bread.
It was going to be an ingredient in the cooking thing, but are you enjoying that? That being said, this is ostensibly a music show. So let's do another song. You know what I haven't done in a while? That is a B.
Oh, a regular B. Oh, I know what you're going to do. Okay. There's only one song with a regular B in it.
Not only one, there's a few, but yeah, most of them will be flats.
Most of them are, well, I mean, the only one that we do, like, not capo.
Fair enough. Fair enough. A bear, there was a bear, oh, black and brown and covered in hair. Company said, come to the fair. The fair said, heave a time a bear, all black and brown and covered in hair. On the road from here to there, 3 boys and a goat and a dancing bear. They danced and swung on the way to the fair. Since she was so pure and fair, the maid with honey in her hair, made with honey in her hair. There to here to there, black and brown, covered in hair. Smell the honey on the air. Bear, the maid in fair. The bear, all black and brown and covered in hair. He smelled the scent of summer air. He slipped and rode that snarly bear, honey on the summer air. I made a pure and fair, never danced with a hairy bear, never danced with a hairy bear. There to here to there, black and brown, covered in hair. Smell the honey on the air. The bear made fair. Bear, did her high up in the air. The bear. I called for a make it sure bear. All black and brown and covered in hair. She kept him well, the maid so fair, but he licked that honey from her hair. He licked the honey from her hair. She sighed with kiss the air. She said, my best affair. I'll play with the bear the maid fair. There to here to there, all black and brown, covered in hair. Smell the honey on the air. The bear made fair. There to here like when I belt at the end?
I wasn't expecting it.
You weren't expecting it?
No.
I do it almost every
I
time.
do. And so did the other band.
I know.
But,
so did Rascals and Rogues.
Yeah, that
Except
band.
I didn't do the belt part because I was the bass for that.
I know. It was the others.
Mm-hmm.
It was the other tenor people.
It was usually who was he playing the last year that we existed? I think it was Alan Adale that year. Might have been.
Oh,
because at our Renaissance fair we had Queen Elizabeth and Robin Hood.
That doesn't narrow it down.
No,
I don't think any of them were Alan Adale.
Weren't they?
I don't think so. There was a town
Was he
crier.
Will Scarlet? If he was Will Scarlet, he wasn't dressed right for the part.
I don't think that there was a Will Scarlet there either. I think that they were just.
I'm talking about Murtaugh.
Yeah,
he's the one who did the bird.
I think
the belt. The bird, the belt.
Yeah, no, I remember. I don't think he was either of those characters, though. I think that he was just no, because the sexy guy. Not that Murtaugh isn't sexy, but the other sexy guy was Alan Adale. You know, the one with the curls and that guy. I think his real name is Kelsey.
But he's not in.
He's not in, but that's who it was.
He was Alan Adale.
He was Alan Adale.
Right.
Man,
the one who doesn't play guitar as well as I do. I'm sorry, but he's sexier. He is sexier.
Well, I mean, Nerf.
Admit it. Quiet you. I don't know why.
Nerf has a lot of sexy people, and I'm going to go get that for you so you can mute it because I think that one of your group chats.
I forgot to mute that thing.
Balls to the wall.
It is going balls to the wall. I like it when it goes balls to the wall, just not when I can do nothing about it. So let us turn.
I don't even remember. I think that he was just a random guy, villager of importance.
No, he was Jack Rackham.
Who's that?
Do you know who Jack Rackham is?
Is that a guy?
That's a pirate from the 18th century, which is why we had it at a fair that involves Elizabeth I and Robin Hood. Because anachronisms all around.
The anachronisms with that fair is a long one.
It is. Very, very long. We had Nostradamus one year. It was great.
That sounds fun, but interesting.
Played by Kevin Mathis. Coming out like, I see the future!
You know,
because he decided to make him sound Cajun. I don't know why.
I never got to meet Kevin Mayfair. Kevin Mayfair. And Trent Mayfair.
No. Trent May, different person. I've also noticed, by the way.
Yes, but yeah, he decided to be a normal person the year that I worked there. And not work there, I think.
Indeed, I noticed that. I noticed, by the way, that Scooter has gone off of his IRL name and is now Scooter.
Yes,
just for shits and giggles.
Just regular Scooter. If you want to support
apparently Nur Beshara or Beshra. Nur Beshara. I assume that's how it is meant to be pronounced. So he is learning Bear the Main Fair just because I'm good at it.
No.
That makes me. I like that. It strokes my ego. Let's do another song.
Okay. That makes more sense. I've heard of Calico.
It was Calico Jack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I was right. Jack Rackham. Yeah. Calico Jack. Yes, was his pirate name.
Yes. Okay. I guess I just never processed that. Oh well. Let's not talk about
Jack Rackham was Calico Jack.
I didn't know it is.
Or you didn't process that was Murtaugh's character.
I didn't process that. I didn't know who anybody's character was
Fair
in
enough.
that band. Except for I guess us, but yeah.
Wait, do you mean that Kelly is Maid Marian and Johnny and Lionel are Friar Tuck now, or that they were? Because I know that they were.
I don't think any of them. Well, John definitely doesn't.
John definitely is not Friar Tuck
but
anymore.
I don't think any of them were.
He is Friar Tuck in the big Ren Fair in the sky.
Yes.
But no, he's not. He's Whiskey Johnny.
No, yeah.
I doubt that he would in the big Ren Fair in the sky that he would prefer to have.
Lionel is probably going to be Friar Tuck in the sky.
No, he's Crossbones McCoy. For me, he'll always be Crossbones McCoy. Don Kilcoyne was Friar Tuck once.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that was long ago. Back in the long ago.
We should probably get back on track and stop talking about people that they don't know.
Yes, all right. Some people know them.
Some of you do know who we're talking about. A lot of you don't, though. So we're gonna stop doing that now.
You know what I haven't done in a while, and I was gonna do it last night, but I never actually did. So, by the way, we keep talking about last night. Last night we had a show with Master William Shakespeare.
Indeed, we did.
It was fun.
It was fun. Well. Some of you were there. Some of you were not there.
I know. Maybe true. So here we go. A song from Cable 3.
Oh, that would explain why it's not cooperating.
That's all right. This song comes to us from the 16th century. It's in German, and it's about plague. So,
well, I haven't done this one in a while.
Yeah, I haven't done this one in a while, so I figured I'd do it.
Yeah.
Mit seinem Pfeil und macht den lieben Ziel. Sein Bogen schießt auf die Pfeil und lässt damit so spielen. Was nun geschieht, der im Wind, ein Fisch mag ihn erwähnen, kein Schatz wie ein Quadrat. Du wirst neben von hinten, kein Mensch auf Erden sagen kann, wann wir von denen müssen, wann kommt der Topf im Kopf an. Man muss schießen, Rennen mit Wald, in den Wald. Man muss zeigen, es wird stabil, der Ball da. Ein Feld in den Reihen. Bis heute die letzten Tage, dann nur noch zu leben. Einen schnell nach die Tasse sagen, da würden sie so streben. Wie manche Mann geht zwischen Tag, sie hat nach 4 Jahren. War ein Rasen noch Zeit, dieses Liedlein hat gedacht. Neuem hat gesungen, hat gar auf den Tisch gebracht. Und jetzt läuft mit dem Runden, liegt jetzt im Wald, es wird gefreut, wie in der letzte Wort. Sieh auf dein Dach, du bist danach, es sei heute oder morgen. That felt good. That felt nice. That felt delightful. And you know what I want to feel now? I want to feel the burn. The burn of the monkey shoulder. The monkey shoulder burn.
The monkey shoulder burn.
Our mystery booze of the week. It turned out to be very tasty.
Mm-hmm.
A monkey shoulder blended malt Scotch whiskey, the original. Which leads me to believe that there's another one.
It's possible.
That is not the original.
It's possible, yes.
It might be, I don't know, supersized. Or maybe, I don't know, monkey shoulder with cheese. Or, I don't know, mixed berry flavored. Tropical berry flavored.
That actually sounds delicious.
Tropical delight. Tropical refreshment. That was the name of a condom once.
I didn't detect the issues of the barley. Are you made with barley?
I don't know. I think it might be made of wheat. Or it might be made of barley. Here's a good question.
I saw something about barley. Ah, it is barley. So yes, it is juice of the barley.
That's way too high. Since Ernie has brought it up, though, that's too low. Let's bring it up to here. Hey, here's a song I haven't done in a while, but I'm going to do it anyway.
You got it now.
This song involves a line in Gaeilge. Most of the songs in English, so it'd be both. There is, good day to you, David Schwartz. There's a line in Gaeilge, and it goes, Banyana moi sangona, which means that the milk is good enough for the calf, but the juice of the barley for me. So can you do the Gaeilge?
Wait, what is it?
Banyana moi sangona.
What?
All right, let's try that again.
Banyana
moi.
Banyana. Why do I have to do the Gaelic part?
Sangona.
I think this is beyond my capabilities.
It's one letter. Very well. It means.
Fine. What is it one more time? And I'll try to remember it.
Banyana moi.
Banyana more.
There's not really an or, but it's just more.
Moi.
It's sangona.
Banyana moi sangona.
Close enough.
What the fuck?
And the juice of the barley for me.
This is an unreasonable demand.
Gaeilge and Hebrew. It's the reason they they mixed them up is because they're both hard to pronounce.
Banyana was
What is Sangona.
What is after the moi?
It's Sangona.
It's Sangoina.
It's Angona.
It's Sangoina. Okay, fine.
Close
I'll try
enough.
to remember that. Well, I make no promises it'll be good.
That's all right. We'll start with English. But you remember what it means. It means
I don't
milk
even
is good
know
enough
what
for
to
the calf.
say it.
As we'll get to it.
Right.
On the sweet county Limerick, one cold winter's night, all the turf fires were burning when I first saw the light, and a drunken old midwife was tipsy with joy.
I knew that was coming. It's
What
always
the unnecessary minor. As she danced on the rim with her slip of a boy, singing Banyana moi sangona, and the juice of the barley for me. Oh, when I was a gossoon of 8 years or so, with me turf and me primer to school I did go, in a rumble-down schoolhouse without any door, where lay the schoolmaster blind drunk on the floor, singing Banyana moi sangona, and the juice of the barley for me. At the learning I wasn't such a genius, I'm thinking, but I soon met the master entirely at drinking, not awake or a winning for 5 miles around, but myself in the corner was certainly found, singing Banyana moi sangona, and the juice of the barley for me. This is my life story. And just in case you hadn't caught on to that little detail yet.
Alright.
One morning the priest read me out on the altar, said he'll end up your teeth with your neck in a halter. You'll dance a fine jig between heaven and hell. His words ain't it frighten me, truth or to tell. Singing Banyana moi sangona, and the juice of the barley for me. So the very next Sunday, as the dawn it did break, I went to the vestry, me vows for to take, and there in the room sat the priests in a bunch, round a big roaring fire, drinking tumblers of punch, singing Banyana moi sangona, and the juice of the barley for me. You see, that's social commentary right there.
It's so.
It's implying that the priesthood is all full of drunks.
What else are you gonna do?
Aye, indeed. Well, from that day to this, I have wandered alone. I'm a jack of all trades, and a master of none. With the sky for me roof, and the earth for me floor. And all them suffering days drinking whiskey galore. Sangona, and the juice of the barley for me. Once more singing Tanyanamo is Sangona. You see, you got it by the end. I'm proud of you. And the juice of the barley for me. How's that?
Well, I'm filing a complaint
Aye.
because you don't make someone learn Gaelic on the spot.
Why not?
I don't know, but I'm mostly using it as an excuse to go to our HR, or it's our HR guy.
Very well. Go get our HR guy.
I'm filing the complaint. I'm gonna take this. Yeah.
Master Benno Fresh, I would disagree with that. I personally think that drinking half a bottle of whiskey is precisely the sort of preparation, nay prerequisite, that one needs in order to learn, speak, and sing in Welga.
Oh, you're in trouble now. You're in trouble now.
I'm in trouble, am
I've
I?
gone to HR.
You've gone to HR?
He says
What does he say?
He says I have a very compelling case.
Does he have a compelling? Do you have a compelling? You have a compelling case? Says Panther from
I
HR.
take disciplinary action now.
Oh, what sort of disciplinary action is that?
Well, ask.
Do I have to? What sort of disciplinary? Is it disciplinary action that I need to give you cuddles? Did I need to give you cuddles? Or he's just going to climb up on my shoulder and down the bed he goes. He was not having any of it today.
That's your
He's
punishment.
like, I am just using you as my stepping stool to get back to the fluffy banky. Because
And now I'm gonna
because-
go eat some
and
dry
now
crunchies
he's gonna
until
go-
I puke.
yeah, now he's going to eat dry crunchies till he pukes. Although he hasn't puked lately.
It's because we keep limiting the amount of crunchies. we
It'd
put
be
in
true.
there.
It'd be true.
That was your disciplinary action.
I am a ladder. I am a ladder. And KR's in King Richard's Fair or as in night realms?
No,
Either one. I think
guess-
if he had meant King Richard's Fair, he would have
I
said
think-
KRF.
I think it means kitty relations,
What?
kitty resources. I don't know.
Oh, right.
Instead of
Right.
HR.
I get
Yes.
it. It took me a moment.
Yes.
Took me a moment.
Mhm.
I was getting my references mixed.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
that's
Kitty
all right.
relations.
Indeed.
But yeah, he.
Pardon me while I have a bit of bread. Good idea to have a little bit of bread.
Yeah, I do that particularly when I have like scotch
Mhm.
like this because the water just doesn't do it. It doesn't wash it down quite enough.
Not entirely. You also need something in your stomach.
Yep.
Otherwise, your stomach will be like, you're giving me nothing but formaldehyde. What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna throw up later and you're gonna be sorry.
Yeah, you are. You are indeed. All right, what should we do next?
My stomach and Panther have very similar thoughts.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna throw up later and you're gonna be sorry.
It'd be true. Oh.
Not this year.
Oh, that was. I thought he was suggesting Scarborough Fair as a song.
I mean, we can do that.
I haven't done the Scarborough Fair in a long time.
Well, I mean,
It's
if you're
one of those
referring to
things
the
like that, but
actual Scarborough Renaissance Fair, no, we are not doing that one. I don't know if
Ugh.
it's happening this year.
I don't know
guess
what's
it
happening.
Probably
This is one
but
of the. This
not
year
doing
is
it.
going to be very similar to last year, in the sense of not knowing what fairs we're going to be doing until we're right on top of them.
Exactly. Oh, it is happening. Well, we won't be there. We don't normally do it. And we didn't really things have been hectic with that
Things have been
this
hectic.
year, so
So yeah. What are we doing? All right, let's see. Why you going to Scarborough Fair? Parson St. Rosemary and time. Remember to who is there? You once was a true love of mine. And then the rest of the song just follows the same pattern. Tell her to do something stupid and something or other, and then she'll love me. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Without no seam, no fine needle work. could also make stuff up. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Oh, tell her to rent me a flat in New York City. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. That costs less than 1,000 and is not shitty. Then she'll be a true love of mine. That's an impossible task right there. Do you want to make one up?
Tell her to clean the cat's litter box.
Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
It's been sitting for over a week, and it's starting to smell, and I'll kill the Foxy guard for it. Oh no.
I thought I cleaned that recently.
No, you didn't!
Very well. Apparently I'm wrong. Alright, fair enough.
I'm kidding, I just needed some cover underneath. You're doing a very good job.
I'm glad to know I'm doing a good job in cleaning the kitty.
You're such a good pooper scooper.
That's always what I aspired to be. Is a pooper scooper. All right. Tell her to find me a well-paying job. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Where I won't get fired if I open me gob. Then she'll be a true love of mine. Did you want to make up another one?
No, I don't.
That's all right.
Are we gonna end the song now? Okay.
Oh, tell her to find a candidate for Congress. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Who won't say anything racist or leave me depressed. Oh, then she'll be a true love of mine. I think we're done by now. Let's go back to this. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. That was one of the silliest things we've done in a while. Start just making up verses for Scarborough Fair.
Flurry of comments.
Flurry of comments.
So let's read what.
So many comments.
All right, well, there's a suggestion, rye whiskey.
Right, but a suggestion for rye whiskey, which is always a good thing. So yeah, New Jersey is on. New Jersey is definitely on.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know whether we'll be there yet because nobody knows whether they'll be there yet or not.
Well, some people do, but
some people do.
Some people do, but
some people don't. It's in flux. It's very much in flux. And if you take to your...
So basically, if you were to take your height and my height and also our personalities, then you would get the average of us is apparently Lush and Scooter. That's a thing. Apparently, we're leather workers if we're averaged out.
Good to know. If I'm ever averaged out, I become a leather worker.
I don't know.
Sterling, I do not. Sterling is happening. I do not know.
Do that one, so.
Nerf is probably happening, but it might not.
Probably. They haven't released dates yet.
They haven't released dates
so
yet.
Who
No,
knows
that
if
is
there
true.
Will be a grocery list. I don't know what that means.
It's perfectly fine. Ner Bishra is how it is spelled, pronounced rather. And the thing about the HR department is if they want to be naked, they totally can. Philly might happen.
I'm not gonna lie, I do have my doubts about it opening, considering its budget and when it usually is. I don't know if it will, but it hasn't officially canceled yet. So
not officially.
Who knows?
So we might be doing
if
our.
We do, if it does happen, then
we might be singing in a Civil War bunker.
Yeah, I mean, we would
possibility.
like to. I just really don't know if that one is even happening. So
So, and by the way, also all the people are coming. Troy has wandered in, whilst who else wandered in? And yes, Allegra has wandered in. So you recall she was at the concert last night.
I do. Thank you for coming.
Sparta will most likely happen. Hopefully. I think that I feel confident about.
I mean, like, asking us any questions about what fairs we are doing is this right as
everything
now
is in flux.
Is a bad time because we really don't have whole lot of definites.
Nobody
really has a whole lot of definites. Everything is in flux. We'll let you.
I can definitely say that we'll be doing Massachusetts.
And we will.
I just don't know which weekend.
Be doing. I mean, most likely, unless something terrible happens, we'll be doing Midsummer Fair.
Yes.
Too. Those are our two solids. You can find
as solid as anything can be,
assuming that they happen.
And Penzic.
Oh well, duh.
Because Penzic is happening.
Penzic is happening.
I cannot go to.
And when it does, we shall be there. And but yes, anything other than that, we really have no idea. At the moment, we'll let you know. I promise you, once we get a definite, we will announce it on all of our socials. And
this is our mystery boost.
Our website. It's called Monkey Shoulder. Well, those are some prime slurping noises.
Those are very prime slurping noises. I'm going to follow that with a wee bit of bread.
Nom, 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 nom.
Well, this is good for me. It's very good for me. You know what we're going to need later as well? Cheese.
I'm surprised there's no cheese on here now.
There should be. I just forgot to grab the cheese. Sometimes I forget to grab cheese. And you know what else we need? Curds and whey.
Also,
that was a weird segue into a song.
We are not doing Maryland Renaissance Fair.
We aren't doing Maryland. No, that's for certain. At least that's one certainty.
Well, the reason we're not doing it is because Maryland is specifically not hiring acts that are of the very singy variety for no singing reasons. Acts. So no singing heavy acts anyway. So we won't be doing that one. But maybe in future years we might do that one.
So yeah, I mentioned curds and whey because those are in the song, as well as bread and cheese. This is a song that comes to us from the 16th century. It's in Nederlandish. What?
Give me one of the drums, the tambourine or the bowron, whichever one you think works better.
Bowron, I think. So this is a song that comes to us from the lowlands, from the Low Countries. That's good. It's in Nederlandish, which is what Americans call Dutch. It'd be true.
Mm-hmm.
Maine might be happening. We might be going to Maine.
Yeah, we'll give a maybe for Maine. We were actually supposed to do it last year, but it's a matter of whether or not, you know, they have the budget and stuff.
Timing and budget and everything else. And
yes.
All right.
That's what we're going to say about all the friends.
Here's a song in Nederlandish. A song in Nederlandish about rollen vee brood en de kaas, which is to say curds, whey, bread, and cheese.
It's not a bad diet.
Not a bad diet at all.
It's actually a pretty bad diet. It's just dairy and carbs.
Dairy and carbs.
It is tasty.
It's very tasty.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm realizing? I'm in the wrong key. And I'm going to bring it down here to an open D minor.
That sounds about right.
Much better. They brought in the casa, die allen Dach. Der meiste Perso, das sie nicht sehr dann wisna. Die willen von der Kehre singen, sie sind dann Kader an. Die willen der Rötest winken, sie tragen in den langen Bart. Ein Ding sieht auf, nein, der Augenbart gehabt. Noch Donnerstag auf der Reiter, kommen mit Herzblock Rund they brought in the casa, die allen Dach. Der meiste Perso, das sie nicht mehr dann wisna. Denn in Rücken kann es alle Welsen geben. Die lenkt sie in den Hand aus, sie will an der Pluch. Dann kommt sie nicht der Erde. Stimme mit sie in der Rücken. Släter und brennt der Mann in der Herzen in der Blicken. Und die Brot in der Kasta, die alten Dach. Ist die Kerze, dass die geschmiert an his Bach. Der Termes will snappen sig siderskott. När det satt i bergsiden, det långt inte bort. Rummen mig båten, det kastar dit i all den natt. Det rummet sticker så dassig, inte ser den i smak. Kanti rakkaren musen, det pitt hem till. Ai korvan desna buseta naksi ratkellu. Siellä lover, kan tahtellu öpä. Sinachen ratkellu, klockan hem vadetat. Rummen dig broten, det kastar dit i all den natt. Det rummet stickar så dassig, inte ser den i smak. De kerastam gränsen hasse krankellu. Eta videro que así krankellu. Así a la lover otan appel que pa sinachen ratkellu. Jottiven vadetat. Runda i brotten det kastar dit i all den natt. Det romantiska så tassigt inte ser den i smak. Runda i brotten det kastar dit i all den natt. The romantic so dusty, hate this near done is not 100% sure if I'm pronouncing that 100% right.
You're definitely pronouncing toodle-oodle-oo right.
I'm definitely pronouncing toodle-toodle-oot right.
Toodle-oodle-oo.
Yep. Dan komt die grot kornmuse.
Toodle-oodle-oo.
Kornmuse. It's bagpipe.
You never told me the name of that song, so I always just call it the toodle-oodle-oo.
It's Cattle Sleed. Farmer song. It's about farmers.
Does
and how
Carol
they-
mean farmer?
Yes.
Oh.
Cattle means farmer
Um,
in Nederlandish. Or at least it did in medieval Nederlandish. There might be a different word for it now. I've got a magic box if I really want to find out.
No, you could do that after the show. Too.
I could, but
You just
I
wanna be
kind
on
of
your
want
magic
to
box.
look it up
All right,
now.
well, now we're doing this.
Just
It is time for education
It
with
is-
Foxy.
it is time for education with Foxy. Where's my there's my translator. Because of course I have
It's
a translator.
marginally better than the actual school system in America.
It is. It is marginally better. And you know what? I'm actually good gentle soul. I have a confession to make.
Confess this, sinner.
Thank you very much. And that confession is that I am thinking of doing another. All right. So in modern Nederlandish, it's Boer, which makes perfect sense because that was the Boer War. Because they were farmers, you see,
Yes.
the Dutch settlers.
Yes. Anyways, we're thinking of doing another show.
Yes, we're thinking of doing another
We
show.
don't already have enough shows.
Because, yeah, I know. What the heck is wrong with us?
We don't have as many shows as Shakespeare, so
What?
we don't have as many shows as Shakespeare.
We don't have as many shows. Shakespeare's doing like 12 shows a
He
week.
does like 12 shows a week.
But
so-
so obviously we are going to have to step up our game
Indeed.
by doing a fourth show every week.
And it's probably going to be a history themed.
A history theme.
Show.
We're still uncertain as to exactly what we're going to do with it. I was thinking of
It's sort of amorphous right now.
very amorphous. But here's the thing, good gentles. I have a lot of historical knowledge just kind of rattling about in my head. And I don't know what to do with it. Because when I was in college, they told me I could get a job with it somehow. And I'm still yet to figure out how that's supposed to work.
They definitely lied to you.
So instead, I'm thinking of doing a show where I just ramble on about history. I would, for example, today we were looking at some old photographs that have been colorized.
Mhm.
Some colorized photographs, and you really start to wonder when it comes to photographs of World War I specifically, and once they get colorized, you really start to ask yourself, what bloody hell were they thinking? What was their thinking? The French going out and say, we've got a wonderful idea. We're going to go out to war wearing big baby blue outfits. Big baby blue. Bright baby blue outfits with dashing red caps. Bright red hats. to go with our dashing blue outfits. Sir, won't that make it very easy for them to see us in the green and the brown of the fields? Ah, screw that. We want them to see us. We want them to see how fabulous we look.
So we also, yes, we might style it as a D&D Dungeon Master
It might
campaign,
be.
So
it might be. It's like, all right, you're getting ready to go on to this campaign. So what are you going to be wearing for the campaign? Barely be blue outfit with a bright red cap.
Roll for deception.
All right, roll for deception. It's like, I rolled a 1. Everybody sees you, and now they're going to shoot you. Roll for initiative. But yes, the Germans weren't much better, neither. The Zravka people have much better idea. We will wear skulls and spikes and hope that it makes us not look like the baddies.
Roll intimidation.
Rolling intimidation. I rolled 16.
They're pretty intimidated. You use it again in the next war.
And now they know you're the bad guys. But it also makes you wonder what they were thinking either. They're going to have spikes on the helmets and skulls on the helmets, and it's going to look wunderbar. It's like, great, and the helmets are going to be very protective, right? Nein, they're made of leather. Was? Leather. Yeah. Helmets made of leather. They will do nothing.
What's the AC on that?
0.
Oh, that's bad.
Very bad.
That's very bad.
Very bad. It's strictly for looks.
Purely decorative.
Purely decorative. And then the British are sitting there going like, well, we're going to have tin hats, but we're going to wait about a year and a half into the war before we introduce them. And the tin hats will have at least a 3 in AC, but it only works against falling shrapnel. It's like, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? And just the whole, yeah, it is that is the German mantra when it comes to the world wars. Are these the baddies? It's true. It is very true indeed.
So apparently it was to tell who was friend and who was foe in melee.
Well, I suppose so. But then again, like, it makes sense if you're assuming that there's going to be a lot of melee. But frankly, there wasn't that much melee in that war. It was everybody shooting at each other from a distance. There was a bunch of people in trenches. A bunch of people just running across a field full of holes. While the guy, the German machine gun, just the Maxim gun, is just mowing you down. Mow them down. None of them actually reach the trench. Except after like the 5th wave. 2 reached the trench. In that case, what's the point of the uniforms with the different colors so that you can tell that like, we know who the bad guy, who the enemy is. It's the only 2 guys that are over there.
All right, let's bring it back. Bring it back. We've been talking about history for about 5 minutes now. So let's actually do a song.
Let's do another song.
After all, this is... Ooh, we don't even have to.
We're in Mosh Heights. Washington Heights is a great place if you like. if you like very, very nice but very, very loud music.
Yes.
That is the way in Washington Heights. We were listening to a lovely song earlier today being played by the local DJ, which is to say some guy washing his car. And it was beautiful music, really. Lovely guitar work. Very, very flamenco.
It was just being played at ridiculous
volumes. It was just at like 1 million decibels. And we do watch Oversimplified and Extra History.
Yeah, Oversimplified is the shit.
Oversimplified is the shit. Oversimplified. It's like 19th century. Welcome to America, the land of opportunity, where everyone has a chance to be a millionaire. Welcome to Britain, where we make enormous trains that zigzag across the country at incredible rates. Welcome to France, where we have democracy and liberté and égalité and fraternité, such interesting ways to run a country. Welcome to Germany, where we have built up a wunderbar infrastructure with iron and coal. Welcome to Russia. It is the Middle Ages here still, and we have no food. But there is plenty of vodka.
I think that you were at that point of drunkenness where you are just gonna talk. So let's sing a song. Before we go on to another tangent.
Welcome to America in the 19th century, where we're killing all the Indians. Oh, never mind.
What even? That was awful.
That was awful, but truthful.
Yep. All right. Well, let's do an actual song.
Let's do an actual
Somebody
song.
requested rye whiskey. Let's do
Someone requested rye whiskey. Let's do that. So I'm going to switch to the Guatter for this one. I hope you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Because, good gentle saw, I would like to give a shout out and a thanks to all of my patrons. If you would like to become a patron, you may go to patreon.com/foxybard, link in the down there, where for the mere price of money per month, you can become a patron. And as a patron, you will get to vote on things. The next thing that will be voted on will be what will be our next cookbook for the cooking show that we do on Thursdays at 6 o'clock, called Cooking with Foxy.
Why don't you use the guitar that's already in tune?
Because this gives me a chance to talk about the lovely patrons.
You've already been talking.
And how the money that they have sent us goes to very worthy things. For example, this guitar, I have had this guitar for, going on 8 years now. 8, 9 years, almost 10. And the frets were all worn down to the knob because I play hard. And with the money that was given by our glorious patrons, I was able to afford to have the
to have it fixed.
Have it fixed.
Get it all fixed.
And
up.
the frets all replaced, which means now it plays like new. Listen to that resonance. That's a nice resonance. It is. It is indeed. So, yeah, Drunken History Hour. Foxy's History Hour. Foxy's Drunken History. Foxy's history drinking? We'll figure it out. Indeed. So, let's go with rye whiskey, yeah. I'll drink when I'm dry. Hard times don't kill me, I'll lay down and die. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry. Give me rye whiskey, I surely will die. Tune up me fiddle and rosin my bow. I'll make myself welcome wherever I go. Beef steak when I'm hungry, rye whiskey when dry. Cups when I'm hard up and religion. I say I drink whiskey, my money's my own. Anyone who don't like me can leave me alone. Sometimes I drink whiskey, sometimes I drink rum. Sometimes I drink hard ale and other times none. I'll drink when I'm hungry, I'll eat when I'm hungry. Hard times don't kill me, I'll lay down and die. Rye whiskey, whiskey, I cry. You don't give me rye whiskey, I surely will die. If I get boozy, my whiskey's my own. If you don't like me, can leave me alone. Jack-a-times, jack-a-daniels, and you are old. In our pockets are silver and gold. Whiskey, a villain, you've been the downfall. Me, but I love you for all. The ocean were whiskey and I was a duck. I dive to the bottom and never come up. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. The hard times don't kill me, I'll lay down and die. Rye whiskey, I cry. You don't give me rye whiskey, surely will die. My foot in the stirrup, her scarf in my hand. I pray thee, sweet Lily, she'll find a good man. Her parents don't like me, they say I'm too poor. I'm rich and unworthy to enter her door. Beef steak when I'm hungry, rye whiskey when I'm dry. If a tree don't fall on me, I'll live till I die. Find your own whiskey, make me own stew, and when I get drunk, it's because of you. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. Hard times don't kill me, I'll lay down and die. Rye whiskey, I cry. You don't give me rye whiskey, I surely will die. whiskey. Finish your wine. Some 10,000 bottles I've killed in my time. I've no wife to quarrel, no babies to fall. But this way of living, no wife at all. Mother, come mountain, I wander alone. There's a devil, leave me alone. You boast of your wisdom, brag on your blood, and I'll be forgotten in the wake of the flood. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. Things don't get better, I'll lay down and die. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I sigh. Doesn't matter, rye whiskey, might as well die. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry. If you don't give me rye whiskey, I surely will die.
Aw.
Okay. Thank you very much, good gents all. Good gents all again. For those who are just wandering in, I'm David Ante, the Foxy Bard.
And I'm Twig.
And together we are Drunk and Disorderly. If you enjoy the songs that you hear, you may feel free to like and subscribe for more content. Click the like button. If you click the like button, then the YouTube algorithm will think that I'm liked. And then they'll say, well, other people should like him if he's liked. And the YouTube algorithm is getting smarter. It's getting much smarter. You know how much smarter it's getting? I got an ad today.
For poop?
That wasn't what I was going to talk about, but now I'm going to talk about it. I've been getting far too many poop ads lately, and it's starting to get to me. Seriously, toilet paper ads, bidet ads, sanitary wipe ads, pads, tampons. That's just for good measure. A few other things of stuff that comes out of your nether regions. All the nether region related sanitary items have been advertised to me lately. I was watching, what was it? I don't even know what. Animaniacs? I was watching something and an ad comes up and there's this woman who's just sitting there, center screen going, let's talk about your poop.
You didn't even give her a chance to talk about your poop.
I didn't. I couldn't skip ad because I did not want to hear about my poop again.
And what were you going to talk about, though?
Right. You know what I got an ad for?
What did you get an ad for today, if not poop?
I got an ad for an active harness for a panther.
Aww.
Like, it was basically like the idea of the ad is, hey, you want to take your cat out on a hike? And I'm like,
yeah.
Actually, yes.
How did you know?
I've been thinking about that for quite some time. In fact, I've been going on hikes. Subscribe to my Instagram, the Fox Bard. I post photos of our hikes that we go on. It's fun. And a color guard ad. Oh no, that kind of color guard.
Color guard.
Huh?
There's no R.
No, my brain inserted an R in there. There is no R. It is Colo Guard.
Colo guard.
I have no idea what a Colo Guard is.
But
Iceman knows. Apparently.
I mean, ostensibly, it's for your poop.
Have not gotten the ads for poopery yet, but I'm sure that's going to come sooner or later.
It's bound to happen. But yeah, it's the active cat harness.
Yeah.
We didn't already have one. I'd say let's get on that.
I know. Although, frankly, the design I saw was much better.
Oh, really? Because
the kind that we have, you see, has like a click around the neck and then Velcro around the waist. But this one, solid around the waist. Solid you have to put there's holes for the arms, and then it gets tied on the back. And there's a click for the back. Which I was looking at that and going, that is actually a much better design.
That is a better design.
That is a better design. And I mean, we only paid $20 for the other one. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Let's not talk about the clothes
we're
going to buy for our cat on our show.
Are we that kind of couple?
We are. We're that kind of couple that buys clothes for our cats.
I've reached that point in my life. All right, let's sing a pretty song.
It could be worse. We could have actual kids.
Oh, God, that would be horrible. No. Better we have a cat than actually have actual real children. Cologuard. Is it a probiotic or an in-home colon cancer test kit? Do you have colon cancer? Try Cologuard. Cologuard from the makers of PregoGuard. And
Makers of cat
Rotty
harness.
Fishy Guard. I don't know. What? It'd be true.
Actually, make us a collar with a bow tie.
Do we really want to have to
Yes.
start making stuff for Panther? Because here's the thing, I'm gonna Scooter, I want you to consider the following. Have you ever made boots for a cat?
Do you want to make him a shark costume?
No, not a shark costume.
Why not?
Because I would rather put him in a cavalier hat
Aww.
and give him a little sword. And no, actually, he's much more suited to be the Ninja Kitty, whatever. From the. Remember, Puss in Boots had his own movie,
Oh.
and it was kind of mediocre.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, that's your assignment. Make the cat boots.
don't make them yet. Just think about it first.
Make the cat boots.
Think about it, and maybe make a picture or something, and send a picture, and I'll think about it. You want? No. Very well. We're putting boots on the kitty.
It's your idea. You were the one that said
I brought it up. It is my own.
You were the one who said you wanted to give him boots.
Get the penny whistle. We're going to do something pretty.
Although, because he's a kitty, they are automatically called booties, not boots.
Are you not going to give Panther any charge? No. Are you not going to give Panther any pride? That is the word I was looking for. Are you not going to leave him with any dignity at all?
He eats crunchies until he pukes. The cat has no pride.
Fair enough. All right, pretty song, and then I think we're going to finish off. So, in honor of the cooking show that we're what?
Make it blue. Light blue. With maybe polka dots.
So, good gentles all. Eventually, we might start doing a history show where we just talk about history for an hour.
Yep.
So, in honor of that, here's a song that is theoretically written by King Richard the Lionheart when he was imprisoned in Austria by Leopold of Austria. And there's a whole backstory with it, but you'll have to tune into the History Channel show. Let's not call it the History Channel.
We'll get sued for that.
And people are going to tune in expecting like angry rednecks to be yelling at each other about duck hunting or something.
Or pawn shops.
Just
going to various pawn shops.
It's like, I'll give you $15 for that. Anyway, here we go.
Let's sing a song.
Song a song in French by King Richard the Lionheart. Here we go. Jamais Henri ne dira sa raison. Un vrai démon, c'est de l'enterrement. Mais par contre, peux-tu faire des chansons pour tes amis, mes pauvres solidons? En avant, c'est pour ma rançon, suis cette vive vie. C'est son mais on aime les barons, on les nomme, les vents et Gaston. Que je l'avoue, si vous êtes en bagnon, si je les as, en prison. Je donne pas les traçons, mais encore si j'ai pris. What do you faire des chansons? Des amis, mes pauvres solidons. That was pretty. That was pretty.
I nailed that flute.
You did
I
nail
nailed
that.
the flute.
You nailed that flute hard. And
I usually
like
make
it.
at least one mistake, but I didn't.
No,
And
you
I
didn't.
am very
You
proud
did
of my
very good.
drunk self for doing
I'm
that.
proud.
You know,
I'm
I can
proud
never
for
do it
you.
right when I'm sober. You know, I get sloshed and then I can do it perfect.
Yeah, now we know that come Penzig, we are going to be spending quite a lot of time in the bogs,
We already
getting
do
very,
that.
very drunk,
We already do that.
doing songs that we don't know how to actually do.
We already do that.
Why is this Penzig different from all other Penzigs?
It's not. So far, all the things you've said are not different than any other Penzic we have done.
It'd be true.
Crunch the bread.
I got the semi-stale crust
You
end
gotta
right there.
crunch it.
That's all right. That's all right. Ah, there we go. Good gentles. I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming to the show tonight.
Ooh.
A special thank you to those who came to last night's show with Shakespeare and came to this show tonight as well. You're the real MVP because you're probably about as tired as I am. Oh, drinking, not often thinking, wondering what the tough it is. Excellent. And the Foxy Bard will hit things with a golf club. Sis, boom, bop, watch your dick. All right.
We didn't do Taco Tuesday one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's Taco Tuesday, but it's Wednesday. It's Taco Tuesday, but it's Wednesday. It's Taco Tuesday,
But it's Wednesday.
All right. Good, just that was confusing to anybody who is non-luscious or scooter. That was a song for two people. I hope you are
It's a
appreciative.
2% joke. In a
I love
mathematical
2%
sense.
jokes. Great. All right. Let's finish this off. Good gents all. I'm David Anthony, the Foxy Bard.
I'm Twig.
And together we are drunk and disorderly, and this has been Foxy's Drinking Hour.
It has.
Tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we will be doing Foxy's Hangover Hour.
And it will be definitely hangover hour this time.
It'd be true. Thursday at 6 o'clock in the afternoons, we do Cooking with Foxy. What are we cooking this week? No clue.
Who knows?
But we are going to be putting a new poll up on the Patreon page. If you'd like to become a patron, go to patreon.com/thefoxybard, link it down there. And for the mere price of money per month, you can support our madness, and you will be able to vote on things. We're going to put up a vote very soon on what our new cookbook is going to be. We don't know what the choices are yet. We got to figure that out. Because it's about time for us to change cookbooks. We've been doing the Hobbit cookbook for
a long time.
a while, a little more than a month now.
A little more than a month.
So
yes.
it's time for us to switch our cookbooks a bit.
Actually, I think it's getting close to 2 months. So
It is getting there.
we better fix that.
But the cut of the.
I mean, I'm not.
There's so many good
I'm not
recipes.
complaining. I'm
Oh
not
my god, the
complaining.
food and it's so good, so
It's
good.
so good.
But we do need to switch up cookbooks a bit. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking this week we're gonna make medieval almond milk, and then make something out of the medieval almond milk for Lent, even though Lent hasn't started
It's
yet.
not Lent yet.
Lent is for
I don't
a while.
share
So
it.
I don't know.
Like-
Whatever.
Whatever.
What else? I feel like there's something I'm missing.
I think you covered all the bases for now.
Bandcamp.
Oh, yes.
We have an album.
Yes,
Go to
we do.
Bandcamp and buy our album. And yeah, I think that's about it, except for the final confession.
Confess a sinner.
Thank you very much. That confession is that long ago, before I was a bard, I was going to be a rabbi. It didn't work out. And I learned many things when I was in training to become a rabbi. For example, I actually learned that there are, in fact, 2 Jewish space lasers. One is Orthodox only. and the other is for the conservatives and reformies. Although, frankly, the conservatives will sometimes use the orthodox space laser because even the conservatives have standards, frankly, whereas the reforms don't know no standards at all. You know that the reformed space laser doesn't even shoot real lasers. They're artificial lasers. They don't understand tradition. Honestly, you know what else I learned? In heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. And when we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all beer. And this is how it works. You tell me what you think is not in heaven, and I will justify your theology with a rhymed verse. Por ejemplo, in heaven there is no Super Bowl. Which, what?
I think it's Sugar Bowl.
No, it says super. In heaven there is no Super Bowl.
Oh, that one, okay.
Which kind of hurts my soul. Because now I don't have anyone to troll. If in heaven there is no Super Bowl, in heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. Oh, when we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all beer. In heaven there is no Colo Guard, which means that the Foxy Bard better not get cancer if he wants to stay hard, because there's no Colo Guard to determine whether he has colon cancer. In heaven, I do have to protect my nard. It's why we drink it here. Oh, when we're gone, so they don't turn into shards. My friends will be drinking from the colon cancer, because that's what it does.
When you have colon cancer.
Absolutely, I've decided that is how it works. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, here we go. In heaven there are no worn-out frets, which means that I am going to win all my bets that I make with the Sharks and the Jets. As I play guitar for West Side Story, in heaven there is no beer. Makes sense in my head. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all beer. In heaven there is no mead, but that is the thing that I need. Because how else will I get my yeast to breed if I don't make any homebrewed mead with way too much yeast? In heaven, there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all beer. In heaven, there are no 12 strings, which means that whenever I sings, I'm gonna have to get like 15 other things to play as instruments if I don't have a 12 string. In heaven there is no... That one made perfect sense. Why we drink it, that's a rarity. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all beer. In heaven there's no white chocolate, which I think is a very sad fate.
No, it's not.
So all I'm gonna have to do is hello, children, if I don't have any white chocolate. In heaven there is no beer.
White chocolate is Satan.
I love white chocolate.
It's terrible.
I love
chocolate.
all kinds of chocolate, no matter whether it's white, dark, or milk. We're drinking all the beer.
You just like sugar.
I'm not gonna argue with that. I do enjoy me a bit of sugar. And by a bit, I mean all the sugar. It be true. Alright. You know what? Let's do one more. In heaven, there are no Karens, because they can't reproduce because they're all barren.
Oh, yeah.
I would much rather just watch and fuck that heron, because that heron is prettier than a Karen.
Why do they all have mommy blogs then?
What?
How do they all have mommy blogs then? That's like the Karen modus operandi.
Artificial insemination. That's what I'm going to chalk it up to. All right, one more chorus and then we're done. Oh, in heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all beer. Our friends will be drinking all beer. Our friends will be drinking all the beer. I'll bet there's a Karen website because Rule 34.
I think that's an entire brand. Never mind.
It'd be true. Thank you very much, good gentle soul. I'm David Anthony, the Foxy Bard.
I am Twig.
And together we are Drunk and Disorderly.
Disorderly.
We would like to thank you all for coming and invite you to come tomorrow at 2 o'clock for Foxy's Hangover Hour. And we shall see thee again very soon. And I'm gonna get me some cheese.
Cheese.
Bards need cheese.
Bards need cheese.
Cheese.
One of us needs to get up and press the button.
I'll press the button.
Oh my gosh.
press
No,
the
the
button.
button's right there. No, it's there you go.
There.
Yay.
I gotta press the second button.
Press the second button now.
Second button.
The second button awaits your finger. There you go.